One fine afternoon in Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob was watching TV when there was a knock on the door. He opened the door to see who it was. "Oh, hi, Mr. Hammond." "Hello again, SpongeBob. It is so nice to see you." "Oh, please, come in." And John entered the pineapple. "Please forgive me if I've interrupted anything." "Oh, no, not at all. How've you been?" "Not too good." "What's the matter, Mr. Hammond?" "The Mortem Rex has returned." "What? But that's impossible! The T-Rex pushed Mortem off a cliff!" "Dr. Wu, the guy I told you about, actually made another one." "Wait, so you're telling me there's another Mortem Rex running around Isla Nublar?" "Actually, this specimen is on an island called Isla Sorna." "You own another island filled with dinosaurs?" "It gets worse. Along with the Mortem Rex, Dr. Wu created 3 more monsters." 4 Mortem Rexes? "No, 1 Mortem Rex and 3 completely new species." And John pulled out a notebook for SpongeBob to look at. John explained about the 3 other apexes as SpongeBob read the book. "First up is the Hadros Lux, a mutant parasaurolophus that can glow in the dark at night." Wait a minute, aren't parasaurs supposed to be docile? Up next we have the Cera Magnus, a mutant Sinoceratops with feathers all over its body. Maybe if you got too close to the Cera Magnus, I can definitely see that being aggressive. And finally the Gorgotrebax, a mutant Gorgonops with lots of teeth. Okay, that one I can definitely see being a problem.
Not when you have us around.
So let me guess, you want me and my friends to take a trip to Isla Sorna? I will give you time to think about it. And with that, Mr. Hammond left. Gee, Venom, I'm not really sure if I can do this.
We could probably take those apexes on our own, SpongeBob.
Last time my friends and I fought Mortem, it took a T-Rex, a Velociraptor, and a Dilophosaurus to bring her down. Let me go talk to my friends about this and see what they think.
Screw your friends. We could take them on our own.
How do you expect us to take on 4 apexes by ourselves? And besides, my friends are very important to me. We do everything together.
Ugh, fine. Your friends can come, but you better keep them out of our way.
And SpongeBob picked up his phone and called his friends. Later that day, all of SpongeBob's friends were at his house. "Let me get this straight, boyo. You mean to tell us that there's another island filled with dinosaurs? And not to mention that there are 3 new apexes other than the Mortem Rex." That's what Mr. Hammond told me. "I for one am with you, SpongeBob." "Well, so am I." "You can count on us to accompany you on this trip, boyo." "Well, I guess there's no getting out of it, so I guess I'm in tow." "By the way, where's Plankton?" "Oh, he can't make it. He has a lot of studying to do in his lab." And SpongeBob and his friends prepared for the trip ahead. The next day, SpongeBob and his friends boarded the plane that would take them to Sorna. "Hammond, I'm confused about something. Last time you brought in a helicopter. Why'd you bring a plane this time?" "'Cause there's a runway on that island we could use." "Alright, gang, let's go deal with these apexes. But before we leave, I should probably mention the sailback beast that also lives on the island." "Oh, Mr. Hammond, I assure you we've dealt with mosasaurs before." "Yes, I see, but on that island there's a..."
Can we just go already?
The plane went silent for a moment. "SpongeBob, are you alright?" "Oh, yes, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what came over me." Though secretly he did. And with that, the plane took off. When they got to Sorna, SpongeBob and his friends landed on the runway. When everyone got off, they were all surprised to see no fences. "Hammond, where are the fences?" "There are no fences on Sorna." "Wait a minute, you mean to tell us that this island isn't actually a park?" "Where do you think the dinosaurs on Isla Nublar came from?" I think I understand. Let's go explore this place to see if we can find any clues." But before they could, there was a loud roar in the distance. "Was that the Mortem Rex?" "I don't think so, Patrick. Those roars sound different." "Get back on the plane, now!" And the gang quickly jumped back on the plane. Then the gang heard another roar, this time louder. "Whatever it is, it's getting closer." Then a huge dinosaur popped out of the trees. "What in the name of Davy Jones' locker is that thing?" Just as the plane was about to take off, The creature grabbed the tail and brought it down. Once on the ground, the creature began to destroy the plane. SpongeBob and his friends were terrified. Look, there's an opening. Let's make a run for it while we still can. And the gang quickly made a run for it, with the creature not that far behind. And it chased the group for about 5 minutes. But they finally managed to lose it in some trees. Okay, I think we lost her. What was that thing? I don't know, Patrick. It looked like Rudy, but it had a different color scheme and a fin on its back. That was a Spinosaurus. Whose spine is sore? No, Mr. K, a Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus was a large predator from Cretaceous Africa and the largest to ever exist. Bigger than T-Rex? I'm afraid so, Squidward. Mr. Hammond, why didn't you tell us there was a Spinosaurus on the island? I tried to, but you wouldn't listen. That doesn't matter now. What matters is that we find those apexes and dispose of them immediately. Mr. Krabs is right. For all we know, these apexes could be destroying an entire ecosystem. Well, technically, dinosaurs are supposed to be extinct.
But they were brought back to life. So in a way, that makes them living things.
Patrick's right. We must do everything in our power to save these creatures. Then the gang heard a loud roar in the distance.
Was that Mortem Rex?
That's exactly what it sounded like, Patrick. The sound was followed by another roar, then another, then another. And that must be the other 3. We all need to stay vigilant and cautious. You never know what could be lurking in those jungles. And with that, the gang began to explore the island. At first, everything was quiet, but not for long. Once they got to an open field, the gang heard a rumbling sound.
Guys, what's that sound?
I don't know, Patrick. It sounds like it's coming from over there. Then the group spotted a huge herd of dinosaurs running towards them. Everyone run! It's a stampede! And the gang quickly tried to run away from the stampede. The friends got caught in the middle of it. Don't look back! Patrick looked back, however. Then the Mortem Rex popped out of the trees, followed by the Hadros Lux, Ceramagnus, and Gorgotremax.
That's it. We've had enough of this. SpongeBob, turn around. We're gonna fight them.
Venom, are you crazy? They'll kill us!
It's a risk we're willing to take.
And SpongeBob, who was now transformed into Venom, charged at the apexes. Venom, this is pointless. There's too many of them. And SpongeBob was right. The apexes were overpowering them. SpongeBob and Venom tried to fight back, but it was no use.
Enough!
And Venom launched a move that stunned the apexes.
That will bite us enough time to get out of here.
And SpongeBob and Venom made a run for it. It wasn't long before they caught up with the others. Is everyone alright? Shipshape here, Sandy. All fine over here, except for my depression.
I'm fine over here.
SpongeBob, what were you doing trying to attack the apexes head on? They could have killed you. Well, I might as well tell you the truth. Plankton told me not to tell you, but I'll tell you anyway. Everyone, I'd like you to meet Venom. And SpongeBob transformed into the monster.
What is that?
We are Venom, and we are from a faraway planet called Clintar. We travel to various planets, offering gifts to those who are worthy of our trust. For example, we found SpongeBob.
Ooh, can I have a gift?
Yeah. I find it hard to believe that an alien with sharp teeth can give us gifts. Sandy's right. What's the catch to this, Venom?
There is no catch. We offer gifts because we love meeting new people.
Hey guys, I don't know if I can trust Venom either, but I know someone we definitely can't trust. And popping out of the trees, the Mortem Rex appeared. SpongeBob and his friends tried to run away. Then the Spinosaurus appeared in the other direction. The two creatures eyed each other suspiciously.
Quick, we can use those two fighting to escape.
And sure enough, the dinosaurs began to fight. At first, the Spinosaurus had the upper hand. That is until he was ambushed by the Ceramagnus. Soon the other apexes joined the fight, and the Spinosaurus was quickly overpowered. They're gonna kill that poor creature if we don't do something. But what can we do? I have an idea. How about we split up and each take one on? But how are we gonna do that, boyo? Mr. Krabs, you and Squidward take the Hadros Lux. Patrick, Sandy, the Sarah Magnus. And Venom, you and I will take the Gorgo Treybacks.
You got it, SpongeBob.
But what about the Mortem Rex? I'm sure the Spinosaurus can handle him.
Alright, let's go kick some Apex butt.
And the gang charged at the Apexes. Mr. Krabs and Squidward took on the Hadros Lux, but they had to admit it did look beautiful. Mr. Squidward, have you ever seen a more beautiful sight? No. Nothing amuses you, does it, Squidward? Not at the slightest. The Hadros Lux let out a call. Wow, that music sounds so beautiful. So, it's music you want, eh? I'll show you music.
Hey, Squidward, don't!
And Squidward began to play his clarinet.
Oh no, I can't watch.
But to Mr. Krabs' surprise, the song amused the creature.
I think you reeled her in. Keep playing, Squidward.
And Squidward played his heart out. Meanwhile, Patrick and Sandy were dealing with the Sarah Magnus. The creature was charging at full speed at the duo. Sandy tried to fend the beast off with her karate, but it didn't really do much. The creature charged forward at the duo. Patrick and Sandy continued to run for their lives. Then they came to a stop at a steep cliff. The two quickly jumped off the cliff, and the Sarah Magnus unfortunately couldn't stop in time and fell off. Patrick and Sandy were able to grab onto a ledge, but the beast wasn't so lucky. The creature survived the fall, but when it tried to climb back up, it couldn't. Yeah, that'll teach you to mess with us.
Yeah, at least we're alone now.
You just had to open your mouth, didn't you? Meanwhile, Spongebob and Venom were taking on the Gorgo Treybacks. Wow, this creature's fast. Venom, are you sure we could take this guy?
He is a fast one indeed, but not fast enough for us.
Well, what does that mean? What are our chances?
Pretty much 0.
Okay, let's go save the island. And the two charged at the Gorgo Treybacks. But even with the combined efforts of Spongebob and Venom, the Gorgo Treybacks was just too quick. As the creature was about to finish Venom off,
Run for your lives!
and Venom and Sandy ran past Venom and the Gorgo Treybacks.
What was that all about?
I'm not sure, Venom. But the fight quickly resumed. The creature prepared to pounce. Then it got pinned down by the T-Rex, and the animal quickly laid waste to the Gorgo Treybacks until it was finally brought down. Then the T-Rex continued to chase down Patrick and Sandy. Venom, follow that squirrel, starfish, and T-Rex.
You got it.
Now all that was left was the Mortem Rex. And at this point, the Spinosaurus was exhausted, giving Mortem Rex the opportunity to pin him down. As the Mortem Rex was about to finish off the Spinosaurus, out of the trees rushed the T-Rex, Sandy, Patrick, SpongeBob, and Venom. Venom and the T-Rex rushed to help the Spino. And with the combined efforts of the T-Rex, Spinosaurus, and Venom, Mortem Rex was finally brought down. The two giants left into the jungle, while SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy celebrated. Then, as if like magic, Mr. Hammond arrived. Well done, SpongeBob. You and your friends have done a fine job. Thank you, Mr. Hammond. At least all those apexes are gone for good.
But wait a minute, our plane has been destroyed. How are we supposed to get back home?
Never fear, you guys. And SpongeBob and his friends were shocked to see Mr. Krabs and Squidward riding on the back of the Hadros Lux. Well, are you just gonna stand there or are you gonna climb aboard? And everyone got on the Hadros Lux. As the mutant parasaur swam them home, Venom began to talk to SpongeBob.
You know something, SpongeBob? You have some really good friends.
I sure do, Venom. I sure do. And the gang sailed off into the sunset. Meanwhile, in Rockwell's lair, Rockwell was scolding Dr. Wu for his failure.
Your Mortem Rex has failed to destroy SpongeBob. Do you have any idea how much that formula costed us?
I can assure you, Mr. Rockwell, I did my best.
Well, I need you to do better than that.
I've done it.
Done what, Octavius?
I have managed to create the perfect symbiote capable of destroying SpongeBob.
But he has already bonded with Venom.
I never said SpongeBob would be the host. I need a host for this new symbiote to work.
Well, Dr. Wu would be happy to oblige.
What? Rockwell, you can't be serious. I'm a scientist, not a test subject. But it was too late. The symbiote was already bonding with Dr. Wu.
Dr. Wu, are you alright?
Dr. Wu is gone, for there is only carnage!